Before going through the ingredients for the gravy, I have here some fish. This is 1.5 pounds of rohu fish. This belongs to the carp family, and to this I'll be adding some salt and some lemon juice. So I have here salt and lemon juice. I have taken here 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I'm going to begin by marinating the fish pieces with these two ingredients, and then I'm going to keep it marinated like this for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to cook further the fish pieces. So goes the lemon juice and salt, and do give it a very nice rub. This will ensure that the fish is you are getting rid of that fishy smell of the fish, and it does give a very nice flavor to the fish as well. So this fish is well marinated. I'm going to keep it like this for about 15 minutes. Now to make the gravy, I have all these ingredients here, in which I have half a cup of yogurt. Do ensure that the yogurt is well beaten, otherwise if you add it to the gravy it's going to curdle. And then I have 1 cup of this is onion paste, and then I have some whole garam masala, in which I have few sticks of cinnamon, 3 cloves and 3 green cardamoms. And then I have here some sugar. This is about a teaspoon of sugar. This will balance out the tartness that the yogurt has, so the curry will taste a little sour and a little sweet. And then I have 1 teaspoon of garlic ginger paste and 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and some chopped up green chilies. This is up to your taste, you can add more or less. Then I have some salt. This is up to your taste. And finally some chopped up almonds. This is about 7 to 8 almonds which I have blanched, and then I have taken the peel off or skin off, and then I chopped it. And then since it's korma, I have here some kevra water. This is optional. If you do not want it, you can skip it. But adding kevra water does give it a very nice aroma. Then I have 1 tablespoon of crushed up black pepper, and then about 1 tablespoon of cashew nut paste, half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder. So these are all the ingredients for the gravy. I'm going to begin by shallow frying the fish. For that I have taken here 3 tablespoons of normal vegetable oil and about 3 tablespoons of butter. Let these two ingredients get a little heated up, and then I'll be adding the fish pieces to it. So you can see here butter has melted completely, and now it's pretty hot, it's bubbling. Now to this I'm adding the fish. Keep the heat on medium because the butter starts getting burnt very quickly. And I'm going to fry the fish pieces about 2 minutes each on both the sides. Once the fish gets a little golden, very light golden, I'm going to take it out. So keep the heat on medium and cook for about 2 minutes on each side so that it gets a very light golden color. This fish is absolutely very soft, so be very careful while flipping it because it will break very easily. So you can see here it's a little golden, and we want the same color on the other side of the fish. So I have been cooking it for about 2 minutes on each sides now. So this is done. I'm going to take it out. I'll just show you one piece of the fish. You can see here, yes, it's nice light golden on both sides. So time to take it out and start making the gravy. To make the gravy, I have here the leftover oil and butter mixture, and to this I have added the whole garam masalas, in which I have 3 cloves and 3 green cardamoms and few sticks of cinnamon. Fry it for about few seconds, not more than that. Now to this I am adding onion paste, 1 cup of onion paste, and I am going to cook it for about a minute. Keep the heat on low. And for this dish I normally add white onion because I want a very nice white gravy. but if you have red onions, you can use that as well. There won't be a major change of color. It will be still a little whitish. Give it a good stir, and once it's a little cooked up, I'll be adding ginger and garlic. So I have been cooking it for about a minute now. Now to this I'm adding 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and some chopped up green chilies. And I'm going to cook it on low heat till the raw aroma of ginger and garlic is gone. I'm adding here just about half a teaspoon of salt so that the masalas are getting cooked up pretty quickly. And it's very important to keep the heat on low, because at no point you want this masala to get fried up in oil. Rather, it should be slowly cooked so that you do not get any raw aroma of spices, but at the same time you are not getting any extra color, because you want the gravy to be nice and white. I'm just adding a little water whenever I'm finding this masala pretty dry and it's getting fried up. Just add a tiny bit of water, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. Whenever you find that the masala is pretty dry. I have been cooking it for a while now. You can see here it has reduced. Now to this I'm adding the dry spices. So I have added 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder and half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder. Now after adding the dry spices, give it a good stir, and then I'm going to cook it further for about 2 to 3 minutes on low heat. I'll just add a little water since it's pretty dry now. As you can see, in every step I have added a little water so that this masala is not getting fried up and not getting any extra color. And now to this I'm adding the yogurt, half a cup of yogurt, and give it a good stir and cook it further. Keep on stirring it. After adding yogurt, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cashew nut paste, and again I'm going to cook it further for about 4 to 5 minutes. I have been cooking it. You can see here it's pretty dry. Oil has started oozing out. This masala is ready. I have been cooking it on low heat for about 4 to 5 minutes now. Now to this I'm adding a little water. About 1 cup of water, and give it a good mix. You can see it's nice and white, and bring it to a boil. And now to this I'm adding the sugar, 1 teaspoon of sugar. This will balance out the tartness that yogurt has, and it's going to make it a little sweeter. Now to the boiling gravy, I have added the fish pieces or the fried fish pieces. Goes the last piece, and add the butter. It was from the fried fish. Now goes the crushed up black pepper. If you have white pepper, you can add it to the gravy. And now I have the chopped up almonds to go. I have saved some chopped up almond for garnishing. This dish is already salted, so no more salt needed. After adding these 2 ingredients, give a very gentle mix, and I'm going to cover the lid and cook it on low heat for about 10 minutes. So give a very gentle mix, goes the lid, and cook it for about 10 minutes on low heat. After 10 minutes, open the lid. This fish is very delicate right now, so be very, very gentle. I'm going to flip it. Be very, very gentle. It's quite soft. This dish is very rich. This fish is not fishy at all. The gravy is not going to smell fishy at all, and that's because of the lemon juice. So very, very gently flip it. If you're not quite comfortable using just 1 spatula, you can use 2, but be very gentle. So after flipping the fish pieces, finally to this I am adding 1 teaspoon of Kora water. This is going to add a lot of aroma to this gravy, and then I have taken it off the heat and arrange it on a platter. So added all the fish pieces, and now goes the gravy on top. And finally I am adding here 1 teaspoon of ghee. This is going to add a lot of flavor. This is a very rich and absolutely delicious dish. And finally I am adding the chopped up almond, and that's it. This dish is ready to serve. You have a very rich and very delicious white gravy, and then you have very soft pieces of fish. Together, this recipe is a perfect dish. You can serve it with any kind of Indian bread, or if you wish, you can serve it with some steamed rice. Do try this very delicious and very rich fish korma recipe and share your comments and your suggestions. We will meet next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, bye-bye.